Repair your credit like the pros. Chapter 14. Getting late payments deleted like the pros. If you want professional results, you need to work like the professionals do. The reason some people think writing a letter to have a late payment deleted doesn't work is because their letters are all wrong. They tell too much and end up verifying their late payment to the creditor, which is exactly the opposite of what they wanted. Or they ask for too much all at once and then wonder why they get denied. If you dispute all your unwanted items in one letter, you set yourself up for one massive rejection. The credit bureaus will likely label your claim as frivolous and toss it out. People who do that then say credit repair doesn't work, but it does when done properly. If you want professional results, don't write an amateurish letter. Point made? So let's talk about the different scenarios and how to handle them, because there is no one-size-fits-all letter. If you have an uncharacteristic late payment, if you have a perfect credit score of 850 and then get one 30-day late payment, your score will plummet by 175 points, down to 675. This extreme example shows how severely you can get punished for a new late payment. It is worse than having a bankruptcy that is 4 years old, because the bankruptcy is a thing of the past, where a new late payment, it could be the start of your financial disaster, as far as the bureaus know. If you have excellent credit with only one late payment, then that is considered to be an uncharacteristic late. Anyone can read your report and see that you're not the type of person who is chronically late with your payments. There's one blemish, one derogatory late, and that appears to be unusual for you. There are two ways you can handle this situation. One, you can dispute the late payment with the credit bureau and point out, I pay all my creditors on time, as you can see from my report. My credit is very important to me, and I take pride in having perfect credit. This late payment showing on this account is an error. Please kindly delete it at once, because it is my legal right to have an accurate credit file. Notice the tone of the letter. It reads like a nice person who expects to be treated nicely in return. I suggest handwriting a letter like this to make it even more personal. If your handwriting is legible, it will increase your chances of having the late payment deleted, because it makes you look like the person you say you are, a very nice, private person who has just discovered a mistake, as opposed to someone who has hired a service to remove a list of derogatory items. 2. You can write to the creditor that shows the late payment. But if you take this approach, whatever you do, you must not admit that you were late. If you do, you can shoot yourself in the foot. The person reading your letter might be one of those legalistic types, who has no common sense or no sense of giving grace to good people. So you cannot take that chance. First, increase your chances of success by taking the time to get the name and the correct spelling of the individual who handles customer complaints. Don't write a dear sir or madam letter, because your letter could get shuffled into the wrong hands and get ignored. Take one shot and aim it at the bullseye. You can find the name of the person to write to on the company website. If you cannot locate it, then do a Google search. Put the company name, the plus sign, and in quotes, file a complaint. By taking the time to locate the proper individual and write a letter addressed personally to that person, I've had great success with letters written for my mortgage clients. Write a letter that says this: I am a long-standing customer of Chase Bank, and I have always appreciated the good value and service I have received from Chase Bank. Recently, in reviewing my annual credit report, I was surprised to see a late payment show up. Surely this must be a mistake. As you can see from my payment history, I have a perfect record of paying on time. I would like to remain an active customer of Chase Bank and will be happy to do so as soon as we get this matter cleared up. Will you kindly send me confirmation that this erroneous late payment has been corrected and deleted from my credit record. Insert the name of the company or store as often as I have it. It was 3 times. Companies like to see their own name in print, so spell out the name rather than replace it with a pronoun. You probably noticed the statement, "I would like to remain an active customer of Chase Bank, and will be happy to do so as soon as we get this matter cleared up." This is a powerful statement. It is non-threatening, and yet it says in no uncertain terms that your business with this company is put on hold until the late payment is gone.